cover it with cheese. So you've got a thoroughly nutritious omelette for whatever you want, you know,
so
brunch.
basic the filling is onions and green chilies, and you put, what is this, jack cheese?
Jack cheese is a
over
very
the top
good thing because it melts very nicely.
All right. We have an address we'd like to share with you if you'd like to write for the booklet that she mentioned earlier. Just write to Box 582, Lenox Hill Station, New York, New York 10021, and that's for that chili and salsa information board and how to use chilies in your everyday cooking and other ideas as well.
Anything, and share your recipes with us, too.
Sure.
You know, we'd love to.
Okay.
We're going to eat that, and then we'll come back. We've got lots more, including Greg Palmer. Stay with us in Seattle today.
Isn't it interesting that Mother Nature thought of convenience foods before Safeway? But Safeway lends its support to this revolutionary idea, the banana. Fresh #1 bananas are special this week at just 29 cents a pound. Also look for Kraft macaroni and cheese dinners. The 7 1/4-ounce boxes are super savers at 3 for just 89 cents. Served with a USDA choice grade beef rib steak of fine value at $3.19 a pound. Convenience begins at Safeway.
Everything you want from a store and a little bit more.
You're building up America. You keep things on the move. You're taking charge. You're making sure that things keep going smooth.
There's a lot to what you're doing, and the way you do it too. Just because you're all you are, do something nice for you. At Family Fitness Centers, do something nice for you. At Family Fitness Centers. Reese's Pieces, Reese's Pieces.
Well, imagine your surprise when you realize, wow, something different.
Reese's Peanut Butter Flavors inside.
New Reese's Pieces. They look familiar, but inside this candy shell is Reese's peanut butter flavor. Reese's Pieces.
Well, imagine your surprise when you realize, wow!
Reese's Peanut Butter Flavors inside.
New Reese's Pieces. Wow, some difference.
The world's greatest music. King FM at 98.1 in Seattle.
Well, it is Friday, and many people are making plans for the weekend for their family. And to share with you some ideas about some of the things that are happening this weekend, we have Greg Palmer with his very best bets for the weekend.
Good morning, fun seekers. You'll be sorry to hear, according to an article in the newspaper, that roller disco is dead, or at least terminally ill, down in California, from whence all such things come. I hear the next big fad is going to be disco sleeping. You go to your fave disco with a special $102.95 disco sleeping bag, psychedelic blue. Just find a place on the old roller floor to stretch out and just snooze for a few hours. In the really hip places, they turn off the music. Don't let this one pass you by, trendsetters. If anything killed disco roller skating, it was probably this film, Xanadu, which is so bad you spend a considerable amount of time wondering whether it's intentionally bad. O. Newton-John stars, and she needs new creative people around her immediately. I think O. Newton-John actually has some talent, but the people who made Xanadu have put her in ugly clothes doing stupid songs and awkward dances. Gene Kelly also appears, and he'll bring tears to your eyes, but not for the right reasons.
All right, come on, boys. We got a scene change, huh? Hey, let's get a position.
We got time, Dad.
Much better and also kind of musical is Those Lips, Those Eyes, a backstage story that takes place in 1951 in a summer stock theater in Cleveland. Frank Langella stars as the leading man whose career is leading nowhere. I liked it a lot, but I like backstage movies. All the music, incidentally, is from 1920s operettas, The Red Mill, The Vagabond Prince, etc.
Mary's dress waves. Like a vision, she dances across the porch as the radio plays.
This is from the other new film in town, also musical, titled No Nukes. It is, as you can see, a concert film which I haven't seen. The review by Bill Arnold in Tuesday's PI says that Bruce Springsteen steals the show, An acquaintance of mine, not a Springsteen fan, says that any show Bruce Springsteen can steal is petty larceny. You judge for yourself. A number of films have returned to cover the slack time before the Christmas releases. This is one of the best, Monty Python's Life of Brian, originally titled Brian of Nazareth, about a nebbishy young man mistaken for the Messiah back in 1 AD. It's a funny, offensive film, expertly directed and filmed unlike a lot of comedy movies. Coming up at the movies next Friday, Paul Unmarried Woman Mazursky's new film titled Willie and Phil, and yet another concert movie, Divine Madness, starring the one and only Bette Midler, just ask her, who's working hard to become the Ethel Merman of the 80s. On stage, musical pieces also predominate, at least in the big-time commercial houses, starting with what may be the first all-clone cast.
I am the Eggman. They are the Eggmen. I am the Walrus. Cuckoo, ka-choo. Egg-bet, joking, smokers, don't you think the joke allowed to do? Whoa, ho, ho. See how they smile like pigs in a sty. See how they smile. I'm crying.
The touring national production of Beatlemania at the Moore stars 4 Beatle look and sound-alikes and an impressive light show. The TV ads say it's just like going to a Beatles concert. To really get in the spirit when you go, dress up like Brian Epstein, Murray the K, Yoko Ono, or Ed Sullivan, and watch the clone cast on stage go nuts. At the other big commercial theater, the Fifth Avenue, Howard Keel and Jane Powell are holding forth in I Do, I Do, the syrupy 1966 musical based on the play The Four Poster, about a turn-of-the-century couple who wed, bed, birth, fight, split, return, and age. It's the wrong show in the wrong theater, but there is certainly something appealing about the professional charm of the 2 stars. Hot Lunch, the swell lunchtime show at the Skid Road, has been held over till October 10th. It's 40 minutes long, $2.50, and worth every penny and minute. Also at the Skid Road in the evening is a good improvisational comedy troupe called None of the Above. Non-musical at the Intimon Theater is Mirandolina, starring the lovely Marnie Mosman here as a 17th century Italian innkeeper who's the object of the affections of a number of gentlemen, most of them idiots. There's some fine slapstick in the show, enough to cover the occasionally paltry script, and the performances are all fine. Coming up at the theater, the Cirque is about to open a production of the bizarre mystery comedy Murder at Howard Johnson's with a local cast. ACT concludes its season with a musical titled Starting Here, Starting Now. It starts Thursday, starts then. This weekend, both the circus and the Puyallup Fair wind up. Watch out for elephants and pigs on the freeway. And that's entertainment prospects for the next week. If nothing sounds good to you, you might look for one of those brand new disco go-kart tracks. There's also some disco trampoline stands and a disco putt-putt golf course. Out in Bothell, I hear they have a swell disco hula hoop shop. I see Aaron Brown there all the time. So long.
Thank you, Greg. Our omelet, our Mexican omelet, is finished, and you can have a chance to see it. Looks absolutely delicious with the chilies and the onions on the inside with all that melted jack cheese. He said 8 eggs. It would probably serve Cliff or 4 people. And next week, on Monday's show, we're going to be talking with author Maggie Scarf, who's written a book called Unfinished Business Pressure Points, which deals with the critical times in a woman's life. Also, our plant doctor, Ed Hume, will be returning from vacation, talking about slugs and pests and all those wonderful things. And we'll discuss herstory, which is the history of women, particularly in the Northwest. On Tuesday, step families. And if you happen to be a stepfather or a stepmother, and that word is no longer the horror, the idea as it was from Cinderella, we hope that you'll join us in our studio audience because we'd like to discuss that with some perspective. Our frugal gourmet, Jeff Smith, will be here with another delightful recipe, and the great pianist, our favorite Walt Wagner, will give us some music. And on Wednesday, The Right to Work and Finding the Right Doctor for You with Dr. Peter Schock. And on Thursday, Buffy with kids' snacks. You know, they come home ravenous from school. She tells us it's because they don't usually eat lunch, whether you pack it or not. And on Friday, the subject of adoption and what to know about it and how to handle it. And leasing a car and hot adult drinks with chocolate. And I don't know what they mean by adult drinks with chocolate. Maybe they're putting something extra in there. Anyway, we'd like to have you join us in our studio audience next week. The tickets are free. All you have to do is just pick up the phone and give us a call. 223-5150. And Cliff will return on Monday. Aaron?
Can I come back for the hot adult drinks?
I thought you'd like that.
We've got a couple of groups out here today. Helen Barlow's with the Bainbridge Island Garden Club. What do you got going?
Well, I'm excited about a flower show we're having next week. The dates are Thursday and Friday, the 25th and 26th. And the location is St. Barnabas Parish Hall on Wyatt Way on Bainbridge Island. And the show will feature artistic designs in flower arranging, horticulture exhibits, and educational displays. And the hours are 2 to 9 p.m. on Thursday and from 10 to 5 p.m. on Friday. And there is no admission charge. We invite all your viewers to come and see this. It is being judged by nationally accredited flower show judges.
Thank you. Good luck with it.
Thank you very much.
And Mike Danini is with John F. Kennedy High School. John, what have you got?
Yeah, next Friday, September 26th through September 30th, Kennedy will be having its 13th annual chocolate bar sale. This is the largest candy bar sale of its kind in the country, and last year the profits exceeding $60,000 are used to help school operating costs and keep our tuitions down. 1,410 students will be selling chocolate throughout the King County and area, the greater Seattle area. And we'll be selling two types of chocolate, both made by the Heath Candy Bar Company. We've got Super Crunch and the Almond Bar.
I'm hungry enough. I don't want to know.
They're good. They're really good.
Good luck with it.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. Thank all of you for coming in. Cliff is back on Monday, and we'll do it again then. Thank you.
Starving Artist Group Art Sale. Original oil paintings, nothing over $39, including giant sofa-size originals. Choose from landscapes, seascapes, street scenes, florals, still lifes, and more. Huge collection from talented professional artists. Most priced from $7 to $25.
Starving Artists Group Art Sale, nothing over $39. This Saturday at the Hyatt Hotel at the SeaTac Airport. This Sunday at the Sherwood Inn in Tacoma, the Holiday Inn in Everett, and the Seattle Center, noon till 5.
Time after time, every time, with Betty Crocker frosting mix.
Make someone happy.
Every time, smooth.
Smooth.
Every time.
Wow.
Creamy.
Creamy.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Every time, smooth, creamy, delicious every time you make it with Betty Crocker frosting mix.
You and Betty Crocker can make someone happy.
Every time.
Friday, the story of the world's greatest escape artist, Paul Michael Glaser and Sally Struthers, are the great Houdinis.
Hey, look! He can't get out! For real!
Oh my God! Hurry up! He can't get out! Hurry! Hurry!
The Great Houdinis, Friday on King 5. You're watching King 5, first in the Northwest.
It's more than password, it's Password Plus. Our guest stars from Days of Our Lives, Wesley, Eure, and the lovely Elaine, Joyce. And here's the star of Password Plus,
I'm glad you're there. Glad you're there. Okay, we are starting now our 4th day together, and it's been a very interesting week, I must say. This young man is appearing at this very moment, tonight, as a matter of fact, in New Orleans, in a play called Bus Stop, at a theater called
the Beverly Dinner Playhouse.
The Beverly Dinner Playhouse. And
Jefferson
so through the
Parish.
magic of television, he's here with us. And aren't we glad that he's here? All right, let's meet our current players, Keith Bickford and Deanna Morrison. Come in. All right. Keith, you have $700 so far. You had a very interesting alphabetics yesterday.
Yeah.
Now let's remind us again about you.
Well, right now I'm planning to go back to school at UCLA in the evening in film and television production.
I live with my brother in Hollywood, who's a professional clown. And my mother and my father, who's a professional magician, and they live in San Pedro, are in the audience right now.
They are?
Yep.
Well, good. Blackstone is taping just right across the hall.
Oh, don't tell him. He'll leave here and go over there.
I know. Okay, they won't let him in.
Stay here, Dad.
Okay, this lady we met just as we were leaving yesterday. This is Deanna Morrison. Now, again, tell us about you.
All right, I teach at La Habra High School, and I reside in La Habra, California, with one husband and one Springer Spaniel.
Very good.
And I'm delighted to be here.
Well, we're delighted to have you. Let's just begin. Wesley has the option. Here's the first word and the first puzzle of this competition. What are you going to do, Wesley?
I'll play.
Okay.
Cluttered.
Messy.
All right. Deanna, first clue in the puzzle. Messy.
The Odd Couple.
Is it The Odd Couple? No. Let's see. Wesley's option. Pass or play?
I'll play.
Okay.
Author.
Writer.
Right. Two clues. Messy writer. What do you think it is, Deanna?
I really have no idea.
You have it? Okay. Wesley's option. What are you going to do, Wes?
Oh, gosh. I will play.
All right.
Mrs. Hall. Jack.
Parr.
Elaine, second clue.
Quincy.
Klugman.
Right. Keith. Messy writer Klugman. What do you think it is?
Is it Oscar Madison?
Is it Oscar Madison? Yes! And you started out with the right idea.
That's the only reason I went
Yeah. You started out with the Odd Couple. All right, that's the way it goes. Here's the second puzzle. Here we go. This time the option goes over here to Deanna. There you go. Keith. What are you going to do, Deanna?
I'm going to play.
All right.
Perfect.
Exact.
Second clue, Keith.
Excellent.
Good.
Yes!
Oh, perfect.
Very good. Now you have one clue up there. Good.
I would like you to be my teacher. Perfect. Good. Okay. I don't know. An apple.
Is it an apple for the teacher? All right, here we go. Keith's option. There you go, Deanna. Excuse me.
Certainly.
What are you going to do, Keith?
I'll play.
All right.
I'm looking over there. He's looking over here. I'm saying, look.
Circular.
Round.
Very good. All right, Elaine, we got good and round up there.
Back to the apple.
Good and round.
A good round. Oh, okay. Meat.
Is it meat? All right, Keith. Deanna?
Reminds me of an old girlfriend I had.
Keith?
Oh, Keith again. Gotta think.
I'll pass.
All right, Deanna.
Andy.
Griffin.
Good. Wesley. What did he say? What did you just say, Wesley?
Griffith.
He said Griffith. Yeah, I couldn't. He speaks so softly, you know. All
I
right.
carry a big stick, too.
Good round Griffith. What do you think it is, Wesley?
Is it, Mayberry?
Is it Mayberry? You have it, I trust, don't you? Okay, Keith's option. Pass or play, Keith?
I'll play.
All right. Oh, I beg your pardon. It's Deanna's option.
I'll play.
All right.
Ads.
Classified.
Keith?
Television.
Commercial.
Yes. Elaine. Good round Griffith and commercials.
Oh, well, Allstate.
Allstate. Is it Allstate? No. All right. Keith's option. Pass or play,
I'll
Keith?
play.
All right.
Uh-oh. Saltine.
Cracker.
Right. Elaine. Good round Griffith commercials and cracker.
Uh-huh. Well, it's, Andy Griffith.
Is it Andy Griffith? All right, Keith, you can help.
It's Ritz crackers.
Is it Ritz crackers? Yes. Ritz. And he does a commercial for Ritz crackers. All right, we have $100 or $200 over here. You won the first two games. All right, commercial. We'll be right back.
Mr. Wells, I'll take this Corday cream. Marge, is your skin irritated too? We've been using new Lanacort. Lanacort? Hydrocortisone. It really works.
They're equally effective for eczema, rashes from dermatitis, and other minor skin irritation. And you can get both without a prescription. The big difference is Lanacort costs less.
Yeah, a lot less. I'm switching to Lanacort.
New Lanacort Hydrocortisone Cream from the makers of Lanacaine Cream.
Really effective and costs a lot less.
I can't forget the night we met. I knew I'd found the one. We met right here at the candy store. Now every night I'm back to pick up my one and only. Hello, Luscious.
Kit Kat. There's a crispy crunch inside every creamy chocolate bite for a taste you can fall in love with.
Kit Kat, I love you.
Chocolatey crispy Kit Kat, the taste you can fall in love with.
Okay, we're back.
Hello.
All right, here we go. Brand new puzzle.
Oh, good.
This is a $200 puzzle. They have $200 they can win. You
That's
could
not-
tie it up.
That's fine. We'll just continue.
Would you like to just continue with
Yes.
no comment? All right, you'll have the option. There you go. What are you going to do?
I will, pass.
Okay, Elaine.
Jesus.
Christ.
Second clue.
Don't swear.
That's not swearing. All right.
Title.
Lord.
Right. All right, Deanna. First clue of the puzzle, you can tie up the game. Lord.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Is it Jesus Christ Superstar? No. Okay, but you have the option again, Wes. Pass or play?
I'll pass.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Allegiance.
Total blank.
Second clue.
Swear.
Pledge.
Right. Pledge allegiance. Very good clue, Elaine. All right, you got Lord and pledge, Deanna.
Is it the pledge to allegiance?
Is it the pledge to allegiance? No. All right. Wesley keeps the option.
Pledge
Of.
wax.
Yeah. All right, you're going to pass or play?
One more time, I'm
gonna
gonna bust
pass.
you in the chop.
Pass.
I pass too.
No, no. You got to play. Hurry.
Okay, okay. A fragment.
Peace.
Second clue.
Sentences.
Paragraph.
Fragment. Sentence. Third clue.
Shorter.
Word.
Fourth clue.
Part.
Phrase.
Phrase. English teacher. Adverbial. All right. You have now up there, Deanna, and you can tie up the game. You have Lord, pledge, phrase. What do you think it is?
Now I lay me down to sleep.
Is it now I lay me down to sleep? It's a long phrase. All right. Here we go. Wesley's option. What are you going to do?
I know what he's gonna do.
I'll pass.
In time. Okay, Elaine.
It's not in time.
Gets violent on me sometimes.
Citizen.
Wesley?
Us.
People.
Third clue.
Nation.
America.
Right. All right, Keith. Now you got Lord, pledge, phrase, and American for the game, Keith.
My country, 'tis of thee.
Is it my country, 'tis of thee? No. Last clue in this puzzle. Elaine's option.
Must be simple.
What are you going to do?
It's my option, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll play.
All right.
Cash.
Money.
Right. Key. Lord, pledge, phrase, American, money for the game. What is it?
In God we trust.
Is it in God we trust? Yes. You won the game. Okay. Deanna, it was a very competitive game, though. You played very well. We have a fine gift for you.
Time.
You did?
Yes.
Good. We're delighted about that. Let's go to a commercial, then we'll go over and play your second alphabetics, young man. You're ready this time, aren't you? All right. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Barbara, you've got a great pair of legs.
Need a little magic to make your tummy disappear? Try my magic. Legs Control Top Pantyhose with feel-free control. Legs Control Top holds you in all the right places, but you feel free as a breeze.
Stretching, bending, standing. There's one pantyhose that's always fitting. Nothing beats a great pair of legs.
Nabisco gives rise to a remarkable cracker. New Wheatsworth Stone Ground Crackers.
Stone ground wheat flour with a touch of sesame make a delicate taste with a difference.
Try Wheatsworth with soup, Wheatsworth with salad, Wheatsworth with cheese.
A delicate taste with a difference.
Wheatsworth Stone Ground Crackers, new from Nabisco.
Mom's incredible. She has arthritis, but insists on making the family breakfast, even when her arthritis is acting up. Some mornings when she got up, she'd take aspirin, but she's more careful to use Bufferin now. Aspirin sometimes upset her stomach, but Bufferin adds protection ingredients. Bayer and Anacin don't. Bufferin relieves her minor pain and its stiffness fast.
Morning, Grandma.
And it works for hours. Thank goodness Mom's more careful to use Bufferin now.
Is Smucker's grape jelly your favorite?
Naturally.
Did you know that Smucker's has no artificial ingredients?
Naturally.
You like the fresh taste of strawberries in the morning?
Naturally.
Smucker's is naturally good because it's naturally made. No preservatives, artificial flavoring, or coloring. So naturally, Smucker's is America's favorite. Do you like the big 18-ounce jar?
Naturally.
Do you think with a name like Smucker's, it has to be good?
Of course.
Now I got it. Keith Bickford. She said like Mary.
I did not.
Yes, you did. All right. Now we have 10 passwords. You know about it. We have 10 passwords arranged alphabetically, starting this time with the letter B.
Oh,
and going
great.
alphabetically all the way through the letter and including the letter K.
Good letter, both of them, Bickford and Keith.
Yes, that's right. Now that's all the luck in the world, right?
Right.
Okay. You ready? If you get all 10 of them in 60 seconds, you're going to have $5,000. Okay? What's the first word start with?
B.
Okay, Elaine, there's the first word. Have you clues?
Uh-huh.
More than one?
No.
Well, get more than one.
How much time do I have?
It's a half-hour show.
Okay, I got it.
All right. You ready to go? Ready?
Ready.
60 seconds. Good luck. Go.
Liquor.
Booze.
Stool.
Clue.
Restaurant.
Bar.
Yes, C.
Stream.
Creek.
D.
Arid.
Dry.
E.
Moose.
Elk. F.
Gasoline.
Fuel.
G.
Roommate.
Clue.
Night. Visit.
Girlfriend.
Visitor.
Pass.
Pass.
H.
Captain.
Horatio.
Hand. Sharp.
Pass.
Pass. Spotless.
Immaculate.
J.
Janice.
Joplin.
K.
Film.
A kinescope.
Maker.
Clue.
Polaroid.
Kodak.
All right, G.
If I said company.
Overnight, I wonder, would that help?
I said overnight.
Yeah, you said roommate.
Oh.
Did you say overnight? Anyway,
No, I said
guess.
overnight.
Guess.
Yes, overnight.
Well, this is a little guess.
Overnight.
And Hook was Captain Hook.
Hook. Oh.
All right, missed 2, have 8, and got a total of, you have a total right now of $1,900. That's very good, huh?
Fantastic.
Okay, let's go back and play again. This time you're with Wesley. I thought his girlfriend answer was interesting. All right, let's meet our new player, Karen Romer. Romer, how you, Karen? Good to see you. All right, tell us about yourself, Karen. More bangs, okay.
Right. Well, I'm married, and my husband's out in the audience, and I have a little baby girl named Angela that was born on St. Patrick's Day, and I'm a writer and a teacher and a hypnotherapist, and in my pastime, in my spare time, I do handicrafts and
You have
professional
spare
crafts.
time with all those other things going on?
Just a gas.
A hypnotherapist.
And a 5-month-old baby?
I know, and she has
Yes.
spare time for what?
Well, I do professional craft work, designing needle points and things.
Well, you're a busiest lady we've had around here for a long time. I'll tell you what, we're all so tired after that.
What I do.
I know what you do. We have a commercial. We'll be right back. You're an actress.
My friends here both wear the popular priced pantyhose. I'm wearing Today's Girl pantyhose. Can you tell the difference? Today's Girl is beautifully sheer.
So are ours.
My Today's Girl feels so comfy.
So do ours.
My Today's Girl fits so well.
So do ours.
My Today's Girl all sheer only costs $1.19. Right, $1.19. Today's Girl pantyhose. Choose it for the quality. Buy it for the price.
Mom, what's cannelloni? Chef Boyardee cannelloni? Why, it's everything you like all rolled up into one.
Tender home-style pasta and meaty filling in a rich, savory meat sauce. It's something different and delicious for dinner.
Cannelloni. Meaty filling.
Home-style pasta.
Yummy meat sauce. All rolled up into one.
Chef Boyardee cannelloni, a delicious hot meal with meat.
All rolled up into one.
My nose is plugged up. I kept dripping and sneezing and dripping and sneezing.
Congestion?
Yes.
Try this nasal spray.
She doesn't know she's using Dristan long-lasting.
Skeptical about how long this might last?
Yes. I got through the day beautifully.
Like to know what you used?
Dristan.
I'll give you Dristan if you give me your regular spray.
It's a deal.
Are you serious?
Sure, I'm serious. What do you mean? Here you go. I got the best end of this deal. Dristan is long-lasting. It's still working on me.
You'll feel better in the clothes you trust to Woolite. Woolite washing keeps a look and feel you love.
Trust Woolite and cold water to safely clean fine washables. Woolite keeps the fit, the color, the feel you love. Everything's soft, fresh. And when clothes look this nice, you feel beautiful in them.
Woolite safety keeps a look and feel you love.
Trust Woolite.
All right, let's begin a brand new competition. Elaine has the option. She has a new player. There it is. First doing the first puzzle. Elaine, pass. Gonna play. Okay.
Rudyard Kipling.
Right. I'm always so glad when they know that.
Oh.
One time someone didn't, and it upset me dreadfully. All right, here we go, Karen.
Gotta
First
know
one-
your people.
Yeah, Karen, first one of the puzzles, Kipling.
English authors.
Is it English authors? No, but Elaine has the option. Pass or play?
I'll play.
All right.
A sonnet.
Poem.
Very good. 2 clues, Kipling and poem. What do you think, Karen?
I need it.
I know what you mean.
The Old Curiosity Shop.
Very good.
Not a poem.
No, and I don't think it was Kipling. All right, here we go. Is it the Old Curiosity Shop?
Sounded darn good.
Anybody want, should I stick my neck out? Who wrote Old Curiosity? Wasn't it Dickens, I think? What, was it Dickens? All right, we don't know. All right, here we go.
You're asking this crowd? We don't know, right, folks?
All right, Elaine, pass or play?
I'll play.
All right.
Gandhi.
Oh, gosh. Explorer.
I got her there.
I'm going to impress you.
All right.
Bombay.
India.
Yes.
You should have said gin.
All right. You now, Keith, have 3 clues. Kipling, poem, and India.
Is it the charge of the Light Brigade?
Is it the charge of the Light Brigade?
No?
No? Why don't we make it then?
What are you going to do, Wesley?
I'm gonna try.
All right.
Agua.
Blue.
I don't speak Spanish. I know.
All right. Second clue.
Oh, sure.
Sparklets. Water.
Right. Karen, you now have Kipling, poem, India, and water.
Help! I am Ganga Din.
In time. Is it Ganga Din? Yes! Well, it came back to you in time. The last clue was boy. Water boy. All right, Ganga Din was the water boy. All right. Now we have $100 over here. It takes 3 to win, Keith. There you go.
Ole.
no more
¿Cómo
Spanish.
está usted, huh?
Keith, pass or play?
I'll play.
Go ahead.
Wes.
What?
Name.
I said Wes.
All right, second clue.
Name.
Third clue.
Al.
Nickname.
Nickname, right.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Wesley, first clue, nickname.
Is it Broadway Joe?
Is it Broadway Joe? No.
But I like your style.
All right, here we go.
Thanks, baby.
You, Karen.
I didn't mean you.
Oh.
Keith, pass or play?
I'll pass.
All right, Karen.
Immoral.
Illegal.
Very good. Oh, you're hot. All right. Elaine, 2 clues, nickname and illegal.
Oh, somebody like one of those gangsters. Forget it, I don't know any gangsters.
You sure? Karen,
Just you guys, I mean, oh, I'm sorry.
pass or play, Karen?
Play.
Go ahead.
19th.
St. Patrick's Day.
Good girl.
Did I bail myself out?
No. Keith.
Oh. I'm going the wrong way. Liquor.
License.
All right. No prefaces, Keith. All right, Karen, third clue.
Amendment.
Oh, I know, I can't think, I'm sorry.
Keith, last clue.
Speakeasies.
Bars.
No, I'm going to put prohibition on it.
Prohibition.
Prohibition. Nobody guesses. All right. Well, you're so young, you see. You don't remember.
Flappers.
All right, here we go. Yeah, flappers might have helped you.
St. Patrick's
All right, here we
Day?
go. Karen's option. Pass or play?
I'll play.
Okay.
Liquor.
Booze.
Right. Elaine, nickname, illegal, prohibition, and booze.
Gin runners. No, that's, gin...
Gin runners. Gin runners. Is it gin runners? No. Last clue, Karen. Here you go. You've got it. There you go, Keith.
I know it.
Pass or play, Karen?
I'll play.
Go ahead.
Creators.
Makers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Elaine, nickname, illegal, prohibition, and booze. Makers.
I can't think of it.
All right. Can you, Karen, because you can help all 5 are up.
Speakeasies?
No.
Is it speakeasies?
No.
All right.
No.
What is it?
Moonshine. No.
Wait. What is it, audience? Is it bootlegger? Yes. Yeah, bootleggers. All right. You see how smart our audiences are? We'll be right back.
Stop her,
In
places like Adair, Iowa, they know what goes best with ham. String beans, corn on the cob, and a Jell-O brand gelatin salad, like the one we call Pineapple Lime Temptation.
You like that, Lois?
The recipe's in the new Jell-O Gelatin Salad Selector. Our greatest salads are specially mashed up with your favorite main dishes. It's at your supermarket.
You did yourself proud.
The great Jell-O Gelatin Salads. One of them's right with what you're making tonight.
Oh, and guess what I have? A pack of new Trident.
New Trident?
It's softer now.
It is softer and tastes great.
And see? 4 out of 5 dentists surveyed recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum.
Gee, Mom, I like this new Trident.
Good, 'cause I like that new tooth.
New Softer Trident. It's improved, recommended by moms who care about teeth.
We're going to pick this up right here on Monday. We can't do without you. Have a good weekend. See you Monday.
Some of our contestants will receive Proctor's Highlights Deluxe Bread Pastry Toaster. Offers light and dark toasting of 1 to 4 pieces of bread or pastries at the same time. Proctor's Highlights Deluxe Bread Pastry Toaster. And Purple Sparkle, the heavy-duty glass cleaner with a special formula that helps prevent streaking. Put a little sparkle in your life. And beautiful wall coverings and easy-to-use squares. Dip them in water, put them up. DuPont Flair squares make decorating easy. And Pledge, give your furniture a clean, clear, more beautiful shine. Dry Pledge brings out the beauty every time you dust. And Slinky Play Shapes from James Industries, maker of original Slinky walking spring toys. These brightly colored interlocking building toys stimulate children's imagination. Slinky Play Shapes. And a selection of books from Tower Paperbacks. Publishers of Fanny G by Lou Graham. The thrilling romance of a cavalry singer's lives and loves. Because no one won the chance to guess the third puzzle in the first match, the puzzle was discarded and the program edited. This is Bob Hilton speaking for Password Plus, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Black-Thorn and Mariko become pawns in Toranaga's great struggle.
You must understand.
That you will die. The gripping conclusion of Shogun tonight.
There's an all-new Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, a celebrity-filled hour of laughs and entertainment. Join Johnny for the new one-hour Tonight Show weeknights on NBC.
Snowboy's pick of the week is fresh, firm Snowboy potatoes. Get them today at your grocer.
Oh, my! Snowboy!
Now for a limited time only, save on these General Electric appliances during the GE Factory Price Cut Sale. GE has cut prices to dealers, and we're passing the savings on to you. Save on this pot scrubber dishwasher, so powerful it cleans even pots and pans. And this best-selling range with an oven that cleans itself, or this no-frost refrigerator that's just 28 inches wide. It's a smart time to buy GE.
GE, we bring good things to life.
In Bellevue, see Arnold's Lakeshore Appliance. In Seattle, see Connors.
Starving Artist Group Art Sale. Original oil paintings, nothing over $39, including giant sofa-size originals. Choose from landscapes, seascapes, street scenes, florals, still lifes, and more. Huge collection from talented professional artists. Most priced from $7 to $25.
Starving Artists Group Art Sale, nothing over $39. This Saturday at the Hyatt Hotel at the SeaTac Airport. This Sunday at the Sherwood Inn in Tacoma, the Holiday Inn in Everett, and the Seattle Center, noon till 5.
Join me Sunday morning for Gardening with Ed Hume.
A 3 turns up and higher, you bet. The next card's a 4. You'll take it, no sweat, on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Louis. Hi, thank you. Welcome to Card Shark. Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you. See, thank you. I hope you've been with us for this entire Turnabout tournament where we've taken some of the top MCs and they're playing for their favorite charities. I've gotten so excited. I noticed they gave me a bigger microphone today because I almost strained my throat with the last show yesterday. It was very exciting. We'll get back to business in a moment. First, I want to thank for the opening poem Heather Dewey of Weeford, Ontario, Canada, watching on WGR-TV, Channel 2. Now, I got to tell you this before we open the board. We're starting to open the board. I'll tell you, go ahead. Lois and Melinda start loading in the cards. And I will tell you that in this very exciting championship, we are down to one fellow who's doing extremely well. Jack Clark's got a good bit of money, so he'll be back next week, I would think, for sure, for the finals. Very close right now between Alex Trebek and Jim Lange. It's their turn to play. Let's bring them out right now. You're close. What is this with the cards?
I brought my own cards.
Oh, yeah?
I stand a better chance.
What's it say?
What's it say? Okay, for those of you who have wondered why NBC's ratings in recent weeks have gone down, this is a line from one of their nighttime shows. Another thing, there's too many women in politics. England has a prime minister who's abroad. Sheesh. No wonder they got that leaning tower over there. Okay, does that tell you something?
That was a strong show there, yeah.
Oh, you can get another one over here. We got oh, no, you don't want to see those.
Very exciting, really, because I remember last week we wound up with Bill Cullen and who else is coming back? Gene Rayburn.
We don't
back
care about
next
that.
week.
Let's get our match
Two
going.
of these four very good players are coming back. Alex, $2,850.
Hey, I saw Gene Rayburn. He's not that good.
Well, right now you're in good shape. Jim Lange is not that far behind. $1,600.
There, yeah.
This match could
tough.
decide it.
He's tough.
Who are you playing for?
Oh, the charity.
Yes.
You ask such tough questions. I'm playing for the ICANN Associates.
All right.
Interagency. See, a lot of people don't know what that is. Interagency Council for Child Abuse and Neglect.
Good charity. So, Jim, how about you?
The National Association for the Visually Handicapped.
All right. Let's get to business. Best 2 out of 3. Good luck. Starting with a question, Alex.
Can't see the cards.
Alex, we asked 100 married men. Very simply, is your wife a nag? How many married men said, yeah, their wife is a nag?
42.
You're not going to get yourself in trouble with this one, right?
42 of those guys said that.
42 out of 100. What do you say, higher or lower, Jim?
Well, I don't... It doesn't have to be a nag all the time, just sometimes nagging. I would say higher.
Higher than that? If it's higher, you'll play your cards. If not, Alex plays his. The actual number of married men who said that their wife is a nag is 31. Not higher, it's lower. Alex gets it. Well, Alex starts off the match with a 6.
Change that.
Winning the question,
Please.
you can change it. Ooh. Tough card with a 7.
Lois, I'm going to meet you in the parking lot afterwards and break off both your legs at the knees. Higher.
Higher than a 7. Yes, an 8.
Now what? I'm going to play chicken and go freeze.
Freezing on that middle card. That's not bad. It keeps Jim away from his cards. Maybe a good play. Jim, we asked 100 married women. If a wife does not want to have children, but her husband does, is it okay for her to take birth control pills without telling him?
Ooh.
How many married women said, yeah, it's okay for a wife to take birth control pills without telling her husband?
That's a tough question. I think they should talk it over, frankly, but some of the women, 32.
32 out of 100 say, it's okay. Take the pill, don't tell him.
You know, woman's yelling higher and all the men are yelling lower.
Yeah.
I think...
He said 32.
Gosh, now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of family life, and I think that's such an important subject. You shouldn't keep secrets, and I'll have to go lower.
You say lower?
Yeah, lower.
A lot of agreement from the audience.
I'm trying to preserve the family. I don't care about the survey.
The actual number of married women who said it's okay for a wife to take birth control pills without telling her husband is 37, not lower. Jim has it by 5.
I don't want to know those women.
No, and this time it's Jim Lange.
All right, a 3. I like that. I'll play with that. They run the board. Higher.
Higher than a 3.
That happened to me.
Alex with an 8. You're up the middle and a free call.
Free call. Gonna go lower.
Lower than an 8. No, a 9. It's not lower.
Wait a minute. I got a straight forming. 7, 8, and 9.
That's another show.
I'll see your 100 and raise it.
Wrong
Question
show.
goes to you, Alex.
Oh, sorry.
Alex, we asked 100 people. Have you ever gotten a real deal on something from a relative, only to discover you could have gotten it a lot cheaper from a total stranger?
No, I never have.
How many people said, yeah, they've gotten stung by a relative?
I don't think that would happen all that often. I think that looks good in print and in television series. Somebody just yelled out 16. That's not bad. You're pretty close. I'll say 32.
32.
32.
32
Hey, I
out of
doubled
100
his
got
his
stung by a
estimate.
That was
relative.
really close.
I thought so.
A lower.
It's all relative.
I think it's even lower
I
than
think
that.
the relatives do look out for them.
They're taking care of their own, sure.
The actual number of people who got stung by a relative is 25. Jim, it is lower.
Lucked out by 7.
Jim, you got a great card.
listen.
3.
Those were my 7 cousins.
Listen to the audience. All right, higher.
Higher than a 3. Yes, a
All
jack.
right.
You gonna run it?
Lower.
Lower than a jack. A 4.
All right.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. A 6.
All right. I'm going to go. This is it. This is it.
Higher.
Is it higher for the game? No! Back to the base card
All right.
goes Jim. Alex a
glad
break
I
and
did that.
again a free chance.
Greedy, greedy, greedy.
All right. You're right.
Oh, I got a chance.
Yeah.
Well, the card she turned over a while ago was a 9. Is it the same card?
I don't know. It's been moved. And no, we got the next
She put
card.
another one there?
She put another from your deck.
I said lower before, and it was higher. I'll say lower again.
Is it lower? This time it is with a 7.
Brise.
That's a pretty good freeze because with Alex needing 2 cards as we fill in the spaces for Jimmy needs 4. Sudden death. Someone's going to have to win it right here.
We're in sudden death?
Sudden
Oh,
death.
yeah.
I made the right move by
Yo,
Eure.
yes. What, it was
Is that my
Jim's
question?
dance. No, it's Jim's question.
Oh, okay.
Jim, our man on the street, went to a nudist camp in Southern California.
He did. Who's
Where he
that
asked
man?
100 men. Do you subscribe to Playboy magazine? How many men nudists do subscribe to Playboy?
Now you've got a real decision to make there. Are they too far beyond Playboy if they're in a nudist camp, or are they...
That's the question.
Yeah, I know.
Question is, do they need it?
That's right. Good thinking. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Give a number.
I'd say 40 of the 100.
40 out of 100 do subscribe to Playboy.
I'm going to need your help.
What do you think?
They're saying vote for Reagan. What is you said 40?
40, yeah. How many subscribe to Playboy?
Nudist. I think the people in a nudist colony are more... Gonna be lower.
Lower.
Gonna be lower. They're in
The
their
actual
nature.
number of men nudists who subscribe to Playboy
Don't say I'm
magazine
probably right, because
is
now I'm worried.
26. It's lower. Alex has it. Alex, you've got control in sudden death. You have a 7. You could change it and try to turn over 2 cards. Jim has a 3. He needs 4 cards. You've got control. Play or pass?
I have watched this game this week. I have seen James Lange go right through the whole board.
He has done it.
But I don't think he can do it now, so I'm going to pass.
You're going to pass it? Got to get them all, Jim. What do you say with a 3?
Jim.
All right, here we go. Higher.
Higher than a 3. Yes, a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. A king.
All right. Yeah, lower.
Lower. A 5.
All
And
right.
now the big call.
For the game. Higher.
Is
Come
it
on.
higher? No. Wins it. In sudden death. Game 1 going to Alex Trebek. We'll be right back as Jim Lange tries to make a comeback after this.
Would you be able to pick up this pan?
No, that hurts in here.
An actual arthritis minor pain flare-up.
Just hurts, period.
Here are regular strength tablets used mostly for headaches, and one with 50% more pain reliever, and it's double buffered. Pick one.
Arthritis pain formula.
It works for hours. Try it. Remember this pan?
It does not hurt when I pick it up. I can pick that pan up now, and I could not pick it up before. I am going to buy arthritis pain formula. It's great.
I wrote this bestseller, 50,000 words all about chili. But I can tell you a lot about chili in just one word, Denison's. Denison's chili is made the way I make chili, with plenty of lean beef, simmered slow. Beans cooked tender but firm, and a special sauce with a rich flavor all its own, like mine. So try Denison's. It's made the way I make chili, the way chili should be made.
Hey, you guys get me excited. I hope my throat's going to make it through the rest of the week.
I hope so too, Jim.
Game 1 to Alex Trebek. Same 2 decks of cards. Next card's off the top of the deck, and now Jim Lange needs a game. Question to you, Alex.
Oh.
Alex, we surveyed 100 married women in London, England.
I want to meet the guy who did all these surveys for you
Isn't
in
that
London.
terrific?
He
Get
had
to
a
travel all over the
fantastic
place.
holiday.
Yeah. London, England, married women. We asked them, have you ever telephoned a pub looking for your husband? How many English married women have phoned a pub looking for hubby?
Well, I follow that cartoon strip, Andy Cat.
Hell yeah.
She goes down to the pub to get him. I think that a fair number of the women probably call the pub. Let's go with about... No, not 60. I'm going to go a little lower than that. 47.
47 out of 100. Call the pub looking for hubby.
I think in England, the pubs are such a social thing. They know the husband is there, but they might have to call him occasionally for, you know, really personal reasons. But I still say lower.
Lower than that?
Lower.
Okay.
Lower.
The actual number of English married women who have phoned a pub looking for their husband is 49. Not lower by 2. Alex has it.
I was going to say 49.
You said enough to win it, and Alex starts with an 8.
Change stats.
Getting rid of the middle card. 10 a little better.
Well, I've got nothing to lose. Let's go lower.
Lower than a 10. Yes, a 3.
Let's go higher.
Higher than a 3. A king.
Let's go lower.
Risking it lower. A 10.
Freeze!
He didn't want to go all the way
I
back to
learned
the
my
base
lesson
card.
First time.
Question to you, Jim.
All right.
Quicksand time.
Jim, we asked 100 men who have been married for 50 years or more.
Old timers.
Now, we know it's not polite to kiss and tell, but you can tell us. Did you and your wife become lovers before you were married? How many men married 50 years said yeah?
Now, we're going back to 1930.
Uh-huh.
Married.
Hey, you had well.
I know. I figured that out. Unless this is a rerun, and then it's more.
Hurry, we got How many became? 18 out of 100 married 50 years or more became lovers before the wedding. What do you think?
Well, I know it was another era, but the automobile had just been invented. Gotta be higher.
And with it, the
That's all I'm saying.
With it, the rumble seat and everything else. 18 and higher.
I didn't expand on it. Why do you?
It was a visual image.
Of course.
The actual number of men married 50 years who said they were lovers before marriage is 37. You're right, Alex. It is higher. Oh, yeah. Alex
changed
great
to 10.
position. And a very big change for Alex, needing 1 card for a crack at the money. A 4.
Here we go.
Come on, if I can, let's go higher.
Is it higher? Yes.
Hey.
Alex Trebek wins it. All righty. Good job. Jim, 1,600 so far.
Thank you.
And then we'll have time for another match. We'll see you in a little while.
So good luck.
Alex Trebek goes for the big money for his charity right after this commercial break.
Presenting the sweet things in life that don't promote cavities.
Sweet kids, sweet smiles, sweet shots, and naturally sweet Orbit sugar-free gum.
Naturally Sweet Orbit doesn't promote cavities because it has the natural sugar-free sweeteners recommended by America's leading dental organization.
Sweet talk, sweet hearts, and naturally sweet Orbit sugar-free gum.
Boy, you sure put a shine in that toaster, lady.
Yeah, I'm compulsive about shine.
How about the stove?
Sure. Windex shines up a stove as gorgeous as a toaster.
Fridge too with Windex?
Right.
It sparkles like a engagement ring.
It's the ammonia D.
Can Windex do the counter?
And the table.
I bet Windex could also clean windows.
Are you kidding?
Are you married?
Oh, Ace.
Windex with ammonia D shines all sorts of things, even windows.
Mom's incredible. She has arthritis, but insists on making the family breakfast, even when her arthritis is acting up. Some mornings when she got up, she'd take aspirin, but she's more careful to use Bufferin now. Aspirin sometimes upset her stomach, but Bufferin adds protection ingredients. Bayer and Anacin don't. Bufferin relieves her minor pain and its stiffness fast. Morning, Grandma. And it works for hours. Thank goodness Mom's more careful to use Bufferin now.
There's a cake so moist, it's called super moist. There's a frosting so creamy, it's called Creamy Deluxe. Put them together and...
Bake someone happy. You and Betty Crocker can bake someone happy. Bake a smile for someone you care for.
with the moistness of super moist and the creaminess of Creamy Deluxe.
You and Betty Crocker can bake someone happy.
Hey, would you like to be a contestant on Card Sharks? Just send a postcard to Contestants, Card Sharks, 6430 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California, 90028. Or when in Southern California, phone area code 213-467-5100.
Would you get over here and away from Lois and Melinda here?
Sure.
Did you cut this money, guy?
Hi, guy. Yes, I did.
Let's get over and get the business. Hop on up here. Already over the $3,000 mark for your favorite charity. Let's see if we can add to it right now. And here we go. $200. You know how to do it. 3 cards. $200 on the second level. Another 3. Total of $28,800 is possible right now if you can go double, double, double all the way up.
I can do it.
All right. Here we go.
Unfortunately, I probably won't.
No,
Go ahead.
let's get a big
Give
chunk.
me a good opener.
Here's $200.
Come on, man.
Do remember, you can change that base card if we don't get you a good opener.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a 2.
Oh, an ace. That's the nice. Don't fall off the podium.
Going to go. They're only... Yeah. But if I do all of it... Okay, all of it higher. I mean lower. What am I doing?
$200 the whole thing. Lower than an ace. Yes, with a 7 at 400.
Okay, I've got $400. I'm going to bet $50 higher.
Minimum bet, $50 higher. You bet it right. You got a better card with $350 and a 3.
$350. $300 higher.
$300 higher than a 3. Yes, with a king. Way to go.
Is that a king or a jack?
That is a king as we move it up.
See, in
the other
Canada,
200.
we're behind. We don't know these things.
$850 and a king.
$800 lower.
$800 lower than a king. Yes, with a 10. $1,650.
$250 lower.
$250 lower than a 10. He's right again with another 3 at $1,900.
$1,600 higher.
$1,600 higher than a
moving
3.
again.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I got
Change
nervous.
the 5.
5. $3,500. Do you want that 5?
Change it.
A big change because you've got great money for the big bet. And a 2. $3,500 and a 2. Just 3 more 2s. That's all that can hurt you.
Fat Sam is going for the whole bundle.
Going higher, of course. $3,500. That means $7,000 for Alex's favorite charity if this card is higher. Yes! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Nicely done. Nicely done. Mississippi Gambler. $10,050 for the Interagency Council for Child Abuse and Neglect. No, that's in the pocket for the charity.
Even if I put it in my pocket.
It ain't going in your pocket. It's going to the charity. We'll be right back right after this.
My family. We're 8 at the table every night. And with Grandpa, dinner's serious business. I remember the first time I made all-righter crispers. Well, they look like French fries, but they're extra crisp.
Taste it, Grandpa.
All-righter crispers. If you love crisp French fries, you don't mind a little noise. When it says all-righter, it's all-righter.
Warning, high pollen can trigger bronchial asthma attacks. Be prepared with Primatene Mist. Seconds count. Primatene, the fastest type relief known for occasional attacks, restores free breathing in as fast as 15 seconds. Or to keep breathing freely for hours, Primatene tablets. In the lungs, Primatene opens clogged breathing tubes, relaxes bronchial spasms, restores free breathing. Primatene Mist, the fastest type relief known. Primatene tablets contains the asthma relievers doctors prescribe most.
I discovered a fresh way to perk up chicken. Chef Boyardee spaghetti dinner as a side dish.
I discovered a way to perk up simple meatloaf. Chef Boyardee spaghetti dinner is a side dish. It has everything you need. And because you make it fresh, you get spaghetti that's firm, a savory meat sauce with that special Chef Boyardee touch, and tangy cheese.
Pork chops and spaghetti. Great idea.
Chef Boyardee Complete Spaghetti Dinner, a fresh-made side dish that perks up any meal.
Is Smucker's grape jelly your favorite?
Naturally.
Did you know that Smucker's has no artificial ingredients? Naturally. You like the fresh taste of strawberries in the morning?
Naturally.
Smucker's is naturally good because it's naturally made. No preservatives, artificial flavoring, or coloring. So naturally, Smucker's is America's favorite. Do you like the big 18-ounce jar?
Naturally.
Do you think with a name like Smucker's, it has to be good?
Of course.
We are back, and we're coming towards the end of this second week of the round robin playing turnabout with fine MCs. And the 2 highest scorers so far this week, and the way that's going to finish up, they'll coming back for the finals against Bill Cullen and Gene Rayburn are Alex Trebek and Jack Clark, both of whom had very good money. Two very good players. We've got some time. They're back to make a little more money for their favorite charity. Let's welcome back Jim Lange and Tom Kennedy. Thank you. We don't have a lot of time, gentlemen, so we're going to set up for a tiebreaker. Whoever wins the tiebreaker goes immediately over and plays the money cards for another crack at some money for their favorite charity. You're two nice gentlemen. Let's get to it.
Let's make some money for those kids.
Here we go.
All right.
Jim, we asked 100 married men, did you meet your wife on a blind date? How many men said, yeah, they did meet their wife on a blind date?
39 out of 100.
39 out of 100?
That's right there.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's
Lower, fewer.
Fewer than that.
Oh, I think so, yes.
See how quickly they made that decision. The actual number of married men who did meet their wife on a blind date is 23. Tom is right. It is lower. Tom gets an all-important first part.
This is it.
A jack.
All right. That's not too bad. I'll go lower.
Lower than a jack.
Yes, and
And Jim Lange gets a free chance at a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. A queen.
Lower.
For a crack at the money. No. And ace comes up.
No, all right.
We'll fill in the spaces and the question to Tom.
This is exciting.
Tom, we asked 100 millionaires, do you worry about money? How many millionaires said, yeah, they worry about money?
Huh. That's interesting, huh?
How many?
Well, believe it or not, I think that millionaires do worry about money. I would say, 67.
67 out of 100.
I think millionaires probably worry about money more than anybody else because that's how they got $1 million. I'll say higher.
Higher than that. The actual number of millionaires who worry about money is 54. Not higher, it's lower. And Tom again gets that first crack, and you're looking at a jack.
I guess I better stay with that jack. I have the option of changing that.
You can indeed if you'd like to.
No, I'm going to stay with it. Now we'll go lower.
Lower than a jack. Yes, a 9.
All right. All right. Lower.
Lower for the win. No, it's not lower. Jim Lange with a free chance to call up the 6. Higher. Higher, he says. That 2 is not higher. We are down to sudden death in the tiebreaker. Let's get to it quickly. So let's just have the answer in the higher or lower. Jim, we asked 100 doctors' wives. Did your telephone ring after midnight last night? How many doctors' wives said, yeah, the telephone rang after midnight last night?
38.
38.
Oh, higher.
Higher than that. The actual number of doctors' wives whose telephone did ring after midnight last night is 26. Not higher, it's lower. Jim, you've got an option. You can play it or pass it.
All right. I can pass, huh?
You want to pass it or play it?
I'll play it. I'll play it. What the heck?
You want to play it with the 6 or change it?
Change the 6.
And it's a big change. Changing that 6. Oh, an 8.
Lower.
Lower, he says. It's not lower. Tom wins it in sudden death. Jim, we'll see you in a moment. We bring everybody back. Let's quickly move things around. Tom, come on down here with me. We're running out of time. We're going to roll the machinery around. I know you cut those cards for the money cards, so let's get everything moving, and let's get to it right now. Come on over here with the podii. Tom Kennedy very quickly going for the Cerebral Palsy School of Louisville, Kentucky.
That's right.
Here we go. Let's turn it around and get to it there. I know we're running out of time, so let's do it as quickly as we possibly can. Come on, podium. Get over here. Start dealing them out, Lois and Melinda. Ready? We know. We know how to do it. Here come the cards. And we're going to start you off with 200. Oh, yes. Everything is ready. We're going to start you off with $200, and come on. Let's see if we can get some good cards for Tom and his favorite charity.
Give me a good start.
Thank you, Melinda. You've got a 10. Do you want it?
No, I don't. Change it.
Changing the 10
Yeah.
to a 3.
That's good. Higher. I have to tell you the bet. No. I have 200, 100 higher.
100 higher. It is 100.
Yeah.
You've got it for
$50. 50 higher.
150 higher. No. Down to 250 and a good card.
250. 100 higher.
$100 higher. He's right with a king. 350. We move up the king and give you the other 200. 550.
All right. I've got 550.
550.
200 lower.
200 lower than a king. No. 350 is still a good card.
200 lower.
Come on, let's be there. Lower.
200.
That's a 2 for 550.
400 higher.
400 higher than a 2. Yes, with a 10. 950. Do you want that 10?
No, change it.
Big change.
I want a change.
A jack.
Good. The whole thing lower.
He's going to go for all of it.
950 lower.
Be there. Lower. No. Well, listen, you busted on it, but there's no way that people like you and like Jim who have worked so hard are going to go away empty-handed. For your charity and for Jim's, you're under that amount, $5,000 for each of your... Fantastic. Thank you. We'll be right back, right after this.
Polident presents Martha Ray, movie star, denture wearer.
Yes, I'm Martha Ray, and I've worn dentures for years. And Polident is all I ever needed to clean them. Look, tough food stains like these can be a real problem on dentures, but not with Polident tablets. Polident's penetrating formula has 5 powerful ingredients. Helps clean tough stains, even in between. So take it from Martha Ray, the big mouth. Polident Green helps get tough stains clean.
There's a sound a cat makes when she's really happy and healthy. And there's a way a cat looks when she's really happy and healthy. To keep your cats looking good and sounding good, feed them Calcan. Calcan's got all the vitamins and minerals and protein a cat needs.
It's so nutritious. It's like getting a multivitamin in every can. Now that's the sound of a healthy cat.
Calcan. It's like getting a multivitamin in every can.
We are back with 4 terrific guys who have done a great job for their favorite charities, and we're delighted. Alex Trebek and Jack Clark, you're going to come back on Monday, along with Bill Cullen and with Gene Rayburn in the finals. We have to say goodbye. Jim Lange, thank you so much. $5,000 for
the National Aid Division Handicapped. Had a great time. Thank you, Jim.
And another $5,000 for you, Tom.
Cerebral Falls is doing Louisville, Kentucky.
Thank you, guys. Have a nice weekend. See you in the finals on Monday. Bye-bye.
Some members of the studio audience will receive Hamilton Beach's timed automatic 2-10-cup drip coffee maker. Set auto brew timer. Have great coffee waiting anytime. Furnished by Hamilton Beach Scoville. Cookbook, and whenever a big cake is too much, bake someone happy with Stir and Frost, complete with frosting and convenient pan. Stir and Frost, it's just the right size. From Kinney Shoes, a great selection of fashion footwear. Kinney stays in step with America. That's why Kinney's a great American shoe store. Cervet, a grease shampoo, cleans deep down on the scalp where the greases begin, so hair stays clean longer. Use a grease shampoo. Bathroom accessories, and Mr. Bubble is gentle bubble bath for kids. Makes getting clean almost as much fun as getting dirty, Mr. Bubble. From pancakes to parties, cooking and cleanup are easy with Toastmasters family size electric griddle. With Silverstone surface, Silverstone spells durability. A cookie jar and Ritz crackers from Nabisco. Good parties begin right here with the light golden taste of Ritz. That's why Andy Griffith says, good.
Tonight on NBC Nightly News, a special segment on how construction workers are being cheated out of millions of dollars by their bosses. Monday morning, contestants spin the Wheel of Fortune for big prizes and fall fashions. Monday on NBC.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Monday on the David Letterman Show, we'll not only talk to designer Diane von Furstenberg.
On the season premiere of Chips, Ponch gets in over his head to save a woman trapped in a watery grave.
Get me out of here!
An all-new Chips Sunday.
Here comes an Armour hot dog. It tastes brand new. So doggone juicy. Juicy full through and through. Bye-bye dry. Hello, juicy full. Armour hot dog, juicy full. Goodbye to dry. Bye-bye.
It's juiciful.
Armour hot dog, juicy full. Goodbye to dry. Bye-bye.
I like it.
Just coffee? I saved your favorite donuts.
We had fresh Hostess donuts home, Rosie.
We missed you at the coffee shop. Mom had Hostess donuts for breakfast.
Funny how folks who used to go out for breakfast eat home when breakfast means fresh Hostess donuts. Light, moist, and what a choice at the Hostess Breakfast Bake Shop.
What a choice. Too bad it's hurting Rosie's business.
Keep them home for breakfast with Hostess donuts.
If you drink, don't drive. But if you drink and drive, you may need a good lawyer. Hain Moot. Accessible, affordable, and feisty.
The critical times in a woman's life, Monday at 9.
Good, I've checked over these test results that John wanted me to look
Grab
at.
a Scott's lunch.
Oh. Yeah. You waiting here for John?
We're going to have lunch together. He'll be back soon.
Oh, well, okay. I'll just leave him on the desk here.
Sure.
How are you?
Fine.
You know, last night I was playing some Brahms on the stereo. Remember how you used to like Brahms?
Yes.
And I got to thinking what you said about starting your music career again. I think it's a terrific idea.
Well, I'm going to give it some more thought. Listen, Jack, if you're in a hurry...
I'm not in a hurry, no. Ashley, I know that I probably should apologize to you for what I said yesterday.
I really don't want to talk about it at all.
Well, I'd like to talk about it if you don't mind. But the truth is that I can't apologize because I don't feel sorry about it. When I told you that I still love you, I meant every word of it.
Who says Dynamo works better than powders?
I do. I bought Dynamo at college because it was on sale. I got 64 big loads of wash clean with that one little jug. I think that's economical. I think it's easy to use too. I just use a quarter cup, a little shot, rub some in on the greasy stains, and throw the rest in. I really noticed a pronounced effect on my whole wash. Even the greasy areas came out clean.
The Blue Jug is Dynamo.
Recommended by people who used to use powders.
How?
Just stop. You can't say that you love me all the time.
But Ashley, it's the truth. It's how I feel. I can't go around denying how I feel.
But you mustn't talk about it. You have to put it out of your mind. Forget it.
How the hell can I?
Well, you can stop being so stubborn, for one thing.
Well, I'm a stubborn kind of guy. Always have been. But now I realize that I wasn't stubborn enough.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about a long time ago. I'm talking about when you were getting ready to go back to school and I asked you to marry me.
Please don't do this.
If I had been more stubborn then, if I'd gone after you like I should have, Ashley, I could have gotten you to change your mind. You said so yourself down at the beach. You said you could
Jack.
have. And then you wouldn't have married John. Damn it, if I'd only done everything differently.
Jack, what you say might be true. Things could have been different. The point is they aren't. And it's too late to go back now and think of how things might have been. I married John, and you and I have gone our separate ways for a long time now.
Yeah, I know we have. But Ashley, don't you realize that when you married John that you were in a very low point in your life?
I know what you're going to say, and I realize there's some truth in it. But I needed somebody patient and gentle that I could depend on, and it worked. The marriage worked.
Did it? How can you be so sure about that now, huh?
It's lasted for over 5 years now. We've shared a lot of problems because of me, because of the way I was. A lot of sadness, losing the baby. But there's been a lot of happiness, too.
Has there?
I love him. I may have changed, but something like that doesn't change overnight.
Well, that may be true, Ashley, but, you know, you got to realize, too, that there's a lot of different kinds of love, you know? I mean, there's love out of gratitude, there's love out of loyalty, there's love out of people just kind of being used to each other, you know?
That's not how it is.
No, that's right, because it's different now. But you do not have to depend on someone to help you just get through your life. You're a different person now, Ashley, now that everything's over.
It doesn't change anything. I'm married to John. We've made a life together.
But you're going to have to start a new one.
If we have to, we will. Jack, if you care about me like you say you do, you'll stop talking about this. You'll leave me alone. Let me go back to John, start a new life, stronger than the one we had.
Is that really what you want?
Yes. Yes, it's what I want.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how I can stop feeling for you. I don't know how I can do it.
I think it might be a good idea if you and I didn't see each other for a long time.
Well, that's going to happen for a little while. Matt's sending me out of town tomorrow on a medical convention. I don't want to go to it, but I'll tell you right now that every minute I'm away, I'm going to be thinking about you.
You mustn't do that.
Ashley, how can I help it, huh? How? I love you too much.
Stop it! Forget it! Jack, I think it's a good idea that you're going away. It'll be a good thing for both of us.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
That's okay.
Hello, Jack.
Hi,
did
Jack.
you look over the test results in Johansson, boy?
Oh, yeah, they're sitting there on the desk. I think, John, that we'd better, you better look it over, before we decide to operate, okay? And why don't you just update me on him tomorrow, okay? Let me know how his condition is. I'll see you.
Bye, Jack.
Well, are you ready for some lunch?
Yeah, I'm starving. Shall we go to the medicine man?
No, I thought we might try that place down the street with a lovely garden while the weather's still warm enough.
Fine.
Here's a way to eat your favorite food and still cut calories.
It's time for Cooking with Pam.
Start recipes with Pam instead of shortening. Like this 4-ounce potato, under 90 calories. Fried in Pam, it stays under 90 calories. With shortening, it's 230. French toast to fried chicken. With Pam, every dish here helps you watch your weight. Now cutting calories needn't be dull.
Start with Pam. Your recipes turn out right.
This is Baker's Secret. This is Baker's Secret. This is Baker's Secret. I'm Alice Dodd for Echo, and this is Baker's Secret, Echo's popular non-stick bakeware that makes you a better baker. The secret is in the silicone coating inside and out. Makes cleanup as easy as pie. Baker's Secret from Echo means bother-free baking with perfect results. Baker's Secret from Echo, the easy way to better baking.
You to come back here?
Well, I thought to myself, I'll come and drive you over to the hospital first day back and all of that. Did you get any sleep?
Yes, finally. Only because after Jessica had her breakfast, she went back and took a nap, so did I. Listen, shouldn't that girl be here by now?
Yeah, any minute.
So, the kids get all set in school?
Oh, fine. Eric very manfully suggested that I take a powder that he'd handle everything himself. I thought I'd stick with Steffi, though. I saw her inside and got her settled.
Poor thing looked so tired. We got in so late last night.
Well, let me tell you, she perked right up at the thought of the first day of the 3rd grade. She was busy chattering to all her little friends about all the fun she'd had at Grandma's.
We did have a good time. But it's nice to be back, even in this old place.
Oh, come on now. Think house, house, house.
I know, we have got to get ourselves together and find someplace.
Well, now that Mona's back and finally looks like Jason is improving, maybe we can afford to spend some time thinking about ourselves for a change.
Oh, nice. Oh, what is that girl's name?
Barbara. Catherine.
Hello, Catherine? Yes, hello. Come on in.
Catherine, this is my wife, Carolee. Carolee, this is Catherine Shaw.
I'm glad to meet you, Mrs. I'm glad to meet you, too, and I'm glad that Jessica has somebody to take care of her that knows her. How long did you take care of her in Europe?
It was in June when Mrs. Croft was in coma.
Catherine had no idea why Mona was in Europe. Not until yesterday.
Yes, I know your mother doesn't like to let people know what's going on. Listen, Jessica is awake, so why don't we go on in, and that way you can get her dressed and maybe feed her lunch.
All right.
I assume you know your way around here.
It's a very nice young woman, I think, don't you?
Yes, Jessica's certainly happy to see her. Steve, you know perfectly well I'm upset by all of this. I think the judge was unfair.
The judge was doing what he thought best for the welfare of the child.
I don't really see how it's going to affect Jessica's welfare if Nola was awarded temporary custody.
Now, look, I realize your sympathies for this whole thing have always been with Nola. And I'll tell you something honestly, Sugar. I feel a great deal of sympathy for Nola at this point.
I hope so.
But I think you've got to take into consideration that the judge was taking into consideration himself. Nola's stability. I mean, the fact that she went and tore up Mona's house, it's not exactly the act of a rational person.
I'm sorry. After all the things your mother did to her, I'm surprised she didn't go completely berserk. When I think of...
Hey.
Okay. All right, look, I know what you're saying about the judge's decision. What's bothering me about this right now is that it appears that you're beginning to side again with your mother
Please,
against Nola.
honey, please. I don't want to go through this. I don't want to start this whole thing again.
You're right. You're right, and we've had too many arguments about it.
Yes, I'll second that. Now, look, you got to realize something, Sugar. I've put myself in the middle again on this whole thing because it's Jason's child. It's my niece. But Scout's honor, baby. I'm going to take a strictly neutral position on the whole thing from here on in.
I don't know how you think you're going to do that with Jason and your mother involved. I really don't.
I'll manage.
I hope so. I hope I will, too. I love you.
I love you. Come on, let's go to work.
Luke, you should have seen her. I just couldn't believe it.
I bet. So she grew a lot, huh?
Oh, did she grow? And she's got hair and gobs of new teeth.
Well, I always knew she'd be a pretty little girl.
Pretty. She's adorable. And walking. She's strutting all over the place, you know. Of course, she's still a little unsteady on her feet. Oh, hey, Hannah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rattling on and on about Jessie. I know I told you all of this yesterday. I guess I just kind of like to talk about her.
It's okay, honey. Don't worry about it.
You know, the hard thing was that she didn't know who I was. She cried. I mean, I could have been just another babysitter.
Hey, sis. It's gonna be all right. She'll know you're her mother real soon. I guarantee you.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't expect her to recognize me, right? I mean, after all, it's been 3 months. Oh, Luke, I'm so happy to have her back. But I just can't stop thinking about everything that I've missed. You know, and it's not fair. It's just not fair.
Yeah, but you're gonna be spending a lot of time with her from now on, right?
Not enough. No, I'll practically be living over there.
Really? I understand that Caroline and Mona don't get along very well.
Yeah, but what difference does that make? She and Stevie Pooh get along just fine. And if you don't think that she's going to work it out so that she's got a hell of a lot more visiting times than I do, then you're crazy. Giving Jessie back to Steve is just like handing her right back to Mona.
It's all temporary, baby. Everything's temporary.
Yeah, Luke, but how long is temporary? You know, the other thing that upsets me is that Jason has no idea about what's been going on. He doesn't know how Mona stole Jessie from me and everything else that she's done to me.
Because he's sick of it.
Yeah, well, sure, that's what Steve would like me to believe. But I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they were all lying to me.
Oh, come on, Nola. That's got to be reasonable about this. I mean, you saw him yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, okay, so I saw him, and yes, he is sick. But supposing Steve didn't tell me the truth, that Jason didn't know anything. Supposing that They gave him Mona's version of what really happened. And that they told him that they had to take Jesse away from me because I was a rotten mother and that they had to do it to protect Jesse. They do that. They want him on their side, don't they?
You think Steve would really do that?
Oh, he'd do whatever his mother wanted, and she wants Jesse. They're probably lining Jason up against me right now.
Hey, come on now. Just take it easy. Listen, maybe Jason's gonna be all right. They'll tell him the truth. My God, it's a matter of record, right?
Yeah, but you know Mona's gonna twist it all around so that she comes up smelling like a rose. I'm sure she's working on Jason already.
Oh, come on.
Now, Luke, I've got to do something. I don't know what, but I've got to do something. I can't let Mona win again.
Look, will you just take it easy? Look, you know what's the matter with you? You're scared. You're worried.
Yeah.
You're imagining things.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not imagining things, Luke. I can see what's coming.
Open a jar of pizza quick sauce and open your own pizzeria.
New Ragu Pizza Quick Sauce turns bread into pizzeria fresh pizza.
Open a jar of pizza quick sauce and open your own pizzeria.
Ragu Pizza Quick Sauce for pizzeria good pizza.
Open a jar of pizza quick sauce.
Pepperoni, mushroom, traditional sausage.
And open your own pizzeria.
Meats keep meatier, beats keep beatier, chips keep chippier, dips keep dippier. Tupperware freshness, that's our promise. Look at all the ways we keep it.
Come to a Tupperware party and see all the new ways you can lock in freshness. Beans,
Greens, cheese, teas, potato, tomato, salami, pastrami. Jams keep jammier, hams keep hammier, cakes keep cakier, flakes keep flakier. Tupperware freshness, that's our promise. Look at all the ways we keep it.
Arthritis? Look, you could let the pain make you feel older or fight it like I do. I could live with my arthritis. For the minor pain, I take Bayer. It's all I need. I wouldn't use anything but Bayer. It's pure aspirin, and aspirin's what doctors recommend most for arthritis pain. Mornings when I feel achy, I take my Bayer. Lasts for hours, and I can get on with my day. For my arthritis pain, all I need is Bayer. Why let the pain make you feel older?
Polydent presents Martha Ray, movie star, denture wearer.
Yes, I'm Martha Ray, and I've worn dentures for years. And Polydent is all I ever needed to clean them. Look, tough food stains like these can be a real problem on dentures, but not with Polydent tablets. Polydent's penetrating formula has 5 powerful ingredients. Helps clean tough stains, even in between. So take it from Martha Ray, the big mouth. Polydent Green helps get tough stains clean.
Thank you for lunch. That was great.
Oh, I'm glad you could come down.
Listen, I'm going to go to the supermarket on my way home. Is there anything special you want for dinner?
Can't think of anything.
Okay, well, I'll surprise you. I'll see you at home.
Right.
Oh,
fine. When did you get back?
Last night, unexpectedly early. I suppose you've heard about Mona.
Yes, I did. You must be greatly relieved.
Yes and no. I'm not going to go into it right now. Suffice it to say that we are now taking care of that baby.
Good. So, did you and the kids have a good vacation?
John, I cannot tell you I had such a wonderful time. I even learned how to water ski, sort of, on my nose, mostly. The only problem was Steve didn't get up there to be with us.
It's too bad.
And? How was Ashley?
No, you just missed her.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm sorry.
The ordeal at the beach house was pretty horrible. But she seems to be handling it well.
It's still incredible to me. A psychiatrist with the reputation that Claudia had. And then she acted as if she cared so much about Ashley.
Claudia cared more about saving her own skin. You're right, though. I never had a suspicion about her. I trusted her completely.
So did everyone.
Except I should have known better. I still wish I had gone out there to see Ashley when she called me and asked me to. I just feel so damn guilty.
Oh, John. Don't blame yourself for something that you... Well, I mean, you did what you believed. It wasn't your fault. Claudia lied to you.
Didn't stop Jack Garner from going out there to see you.
Yes, but maybe he didn't know all the facts. Besides, he's very different from the way you are. I mean, he's more of a hothead.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Doesn't Ashley understand why you didn't come up there?
Yeah, she understands.
Well, all I know is I'm glad that she is fine, and I think as soon as I get squared away from this vacation, the four of us ought to have dinner together, okay?
Sure.
John, what's wrong? Doesn't she want to be with people yet?
Oh, no. She wants to be with friends. She has all kinds of future activities planned.
So, what's bothering you?
Listen, do you know Darcy Collins? She's been dating Jack Garner the last few months.
Yes, what's that got to do with anything?
Well, they broke up. Now, she says it's because Jack's still in love with Ashley.
Is he? Guess that's not so surprising. They are old friends. Well, listen, this could be just Darcy, obviously, if she's rejected and...
No. He told her.
Oh. Well, I still don't think you should let it bother you. I mean, after all, he's the one who's got to get over it.
I don't think Jack Garner's the type of guy who gets over it that easily. But that's not what's bothering me. See, I keep thinking, what if Ashley's in love with him?
Okay, Danny, you get the stick, you get your Alpo. That's a pretty good deal. Danny's a 14-year-old Alpo dog. That's like 98 to you and me. Oh, yeah, you're beautiful. You know, Alpos help keep him healthy and happy for 14 years. Meat is a dog's natural food. An Alpo beef chunks dinner has lots of meat. Alpo's all a dog ever needs to eat. Maybe Danny's been around so long because Alpo's been around so long, huh? What do you say, Danny?
Losing weight. It's become a national obsession. Over 40 million Americans went on a diet last year. The problem was they usually didn't stay on it. Well, now from the makers of Contact, there's Diatac, a remarkable time-release capsule that helps you lose weight by helping you stick to your diet. One Diatac capsule helps you control your appetite all day, so you eat less. Diatac, from the makers of Contact. It gives your diet a fighting chance.
On The Doctors, the court places Nola's child in a foster home.
No, not while I'm alive.
On Days of Our Lives, can Lee finally sabotage Doug and Julie's love? On Another World, Mitch has been shot. Will Rachel have to pay the price? On Texas, what Iris overhears
I love you, Alex.
could shatter her future. All this week on NBC.
Catherine.
Hello, Mrs. Croft. I didn't expect you.
No, I just dropped by on impulse. Such a lovely day. I hope you took the little one out to the park.
Yes, we just came back a little while ago.
How is she?
Oh, she's just fine.
Where is she?
She's in her playpen. I just finished giving her lunch, and she's almost ready for a little nap.
Oh, perfect. Then I can spend a little time with her before she has her nap. Which room is she in?
Well, Mrs. Croft, I'm really wondering if you should be here.
For heaven's sake, darling, why not?
Well, I understood that Dr. Aldrich wanted to be perfectly fair about you and Mrs. Aldrich having equal visiting rights.
Oh, my darling, don't worry about that. I mean, what my son doesn't know while he's at work, it won't hurt him. We'll just keep this little secret between us, agreed?
Well, I suppose so.
Uh-huh, yes. Now, where did you say she was?
Oh, she's in Steffi's room.
I see. Well, I will put her down as soon as she gets sleepy.
Mrs. Croft, there is something that I would like to discuss with you.
Oh?
You were very kind in offering me this position when I was in Europe.
Well, I was very lucky to find you.
And I've enjoyed taking care of Jessica very much. But it does seem to me that now that you're back in Madison, you really won't be needing me anymore. And if that's the case, then I really should start looking for something else.
No, absolutely not. I've come to depend on you. So has Jessica. In fact, we couldn't do without you. Oh, of course, I see what you're thinking. It's Nola, isn't it?
Well, I imagine that the final custody will be decided soon, and...
Well, I really think that I might end up with Jessica, one way or another. So please, if you like the job, don't fly off. Leave us in the lurch. We need you.
That's very kind of you.
Uh-huh, you still have doubts, eh? The problem is that you don't know Nola. She's her worst enemy, her own worst enemy. She's the kind of person who always finds ways of making the most dreadful mistakes.
Well, then you think that I should stay.
Oh, I do. I haven't lost Jessica yet.
Jason, please wake up.
Nola?
Jason, I've got to talk to you.
The smile on your face is there because you know that your mouth tastes great. And it's nice when their teeth are getting strong and the clean in your mouth is Colgate.
Colgate is more than a brisk, clean taste. With regular brushing, Colgate's fluoride penetrates the surface of tooth enamel. Not this fast, but it gets in and fights cavities.
There's a twinkle in your eye when there's fluoride for their teeth and the clean in your mouth is Colgate.
Start the day fresh, America. Get a fresh start every day.
Now you don't have to wake up to the same gray, dingy clothes if you use Fresh Start laundry detergent. Fresh Start combines the best of powders and liquids to help clean the gray even the leading detergent can leave behind. Your clothes will look cleaner, fresher, brighter.
Start the day fresh, America. Get a fresh start every day.
Blackstone and Mariko become pawns in Toranaga's great struggle.
You must understand.
What? That you will die. The gripping conclusion of Shogun tonight.
An NBC News exclusive. How construction contractors use threats of violence to extort millions of dollars a year from their own workers. Tonight on NBC Nightly News.
Cherries, apricots, peaches, and pears. Preserve summer all through the winter with C&H pure cane sugar from Hawaii.
This is a test. For the next 60 seconds, this station will conduct a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. The broadcasters of your area, in voluntary cooperation with the FCC and other authorities, have developed this system to keep you informed in the event of an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, you would have been instructed on where to tune in your area for news and official information. This station serves the Seattle-King County area. This concludes this test of the emergency broadcast system.
We talk about singles bars at 7 o'clock.
Think someone else bought the land? All of it? You mean the marina too? Well, that's just fine. When did all this happen? This morning. Oh, how very convenient. May I ask who the purchaser was? Salem what? Independent Development Corporation. I don't know them. Who are they? Of course, I'm so sorry. I realize that they have to protect their identities. Fine. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Yes, goodbye. Oh. Salem Independent Development Corporation. Could that be? Hello? Yes, Leslie, it's Mary Anderson again.
Yes.
Look, is Chris over there?
Sure. Just a minute. Chris, is for you?
Yeah, who is it?
Mary Anderson.
Great. Hey, I didn't expect to hear from you this soon.
Yeah, well, I wish I could say I had good news for you.
Oh, what's wrong?
Well, look, there's a problem with this Marina thing. Do you suppose you could come over and we could talk about it?
Yeah, sure, no problem. I'll be over just as soon as I can.
Thank you, Chris.
What's wrong?
Well, it sounds like Mary's having trouble buying the marina. So, at any rate, I'll be back just as quick as I can, all right?
Sure.
Well, where would you like these things?
Oh, anywhere, darling.
You haven't been here for quite a while, have you?
No, not since, that night at your club.
Yeah. Well, it may seem like all our problems started that night when you got shot, but I think this is probably going to be the beginning of smooth sailing for you and me.
The waters still look a little choppy to me.
Well, how's this place look to you?
Gloomy as ever.
Oh.
But I was afraid I was never going to see it again.
You sure you're going to be all right here alone?
Yeah. I am going to be just fine.
I mean, you know, there's no reason why you should have to stay here just all by yourself.
That's the way it has to be. At least for now, darling.
Okay, well, can I put the suitcase someplace for you?
Oh, the closet area is fine.
You got it.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. This is MacDonald Carey, and these are the days of our lives.
Come to the secret of the islands. Come to the secret of softer hands. Palms, cream, and cocoa butter lotion.
A softening secret for dry, flaky hands. Natural cocoa butter and 7 creamy moisturizers leave hands softer, younger looking too.
Come to the secret of softer hands. Palms, cream, and cocoa butter lotion.
And tropical bath beads.
Once our lives were colorless and dingy. Our whites were gray, our yellows were gray, our reds were sort of off gray. And then I discovered new All Fabric Snowy Bleach with its powerful formula. And practically overnight, our whites and colors were brighter, visibly brighter.
Why, Margaret, you're lavender. Try new Snowy in this bright new box. It could be the start of a visibly brighter life.
Liz, you can't go on a business trip. I'll starve. All I can make is hamburger.
Why settle for dull hamburger? Make a super bird's eye supper.
Me?
It's easy. Mix hamburger with bird's eye Americana New England-style vegetables. Those green beans, corn, and that crunchy topping make supper
fantastic.
Still need me?
Yes, but I won't starve.
For more super recipes, get any great bird's eye vegetable combination. Why settle for dull? Make a super bird's eye supper.
A dog you love only gets one meal a day, and if it's dull, he's out of luck. So don't just water his dry food down. Gravy, gravy, gravy it up.
Gravy Train isn't like ordinary dry dog food. Gravy Train and warm water lets me gravy up a wholesome meal Duke really loves. So don't just water it down. Gravy it up.
Gravy, gravy, gravy it up. Gravy, gravy, gravy.
Chris, come in.
Hey, man.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, no problem.
Well, you sure made it in record time.
Well, you made it sound like it was very important.
Yes, it is important. I know how much you counted on this marina.
Wait a minute. Hey, listen to me. If you want out of this deal, you just say so, okay? I'll understand.
Oh, come on, you know me well enough. I wouldn't do that. It's just that at this point it doesn't matter.
What doesn't matter?
I got a call a while ago, Chris. They've already sold the property.
I mean, they've already sold. We were just getting ready to put a bid in.
Yeah, well, somebody just beat us to it.
You mean that they bought that whole part of the North Shore that we were looking at?
Yep, including the marina.
Oh, that's just great. That's just great. Well, I guess that's just about the whole ballgame, isn't it?
Chris, that's crazy. Come on. I mean, you've had your share of bad luck, I admit, but I never thought you'd give up that easily.
Mary, come on, you know me better than that. I didn't give up easily.
No, you didn't. I'm sorry. Certainly didn't get any help from me with this plant.
Oh, come on. I've never blamed you for that.
Oh, I know. It's very kind, but I'm still very much responsible.
You and I both know who's responsible.
Yeah. I just wasn't there to support you when you needed it.
Listen, Sunshine. You were in a position where you felt that you had to stand behind your husband. Now, come on, I understand that you were being misled by Alex.
Oh, boy, was I. And my being so gullible really cost you everything.
Look, you didn't exactly come out of this unscathed. In fact, I'm not sure you didn't get hurt a little bit harder than I did.
If only...
Keep going, if only what?
Oh, I don't know. You know, I just wish there was some way we could show Alex for what he really is.
That'd be a great idea. But I don't know how we're going to be able to manage that. Because I doubt very much if Alex is the kind of man who's going to keep records.
No. It was just so stupid of me to let David Banning leave town like that. I mean, he could have made a statement against Alex.
Yeah, David could have solved a lot of our problems, and I wish there was a way we could get him back.
Well, so what are you going to do now?
Well, to be very honest with you, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not sure what my next move's going to be. Because it seems every time I do make a move that there's Alex Marshall standing right in my way.
Salem Independent Development Corporation.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
It's a company that bought all this land up. Do you suppose...
It definitely is a thought.
There you go. Jessica, I am so sick of health food.
Sally, it's good for you and it's good for the baby.
I bet the baby hates it as much as I do. I tell you, I'm just gonna be so glad when this whole ordeal is just all over with.
You know, I would think that having a baby would be a beautiful experience.
Oh, yes. Here I am, the beauty, to prove it. What's this? They're the adoption papers, you know. I have to sign them to release custody of the baby when it's born.
You haven't signed them yet?
No, not yet.
Why not?
Because I haven't gotten around to it.
Are you having second thoughts?
No, I just haven't finished reading them through yet.
Well, considering how important these papers are, there's not much here to read.
What are you getting at?
You know what's in these papers, Sally.
It's just that I have a few questions, that's all.
Questions about what? About whether or not to give up the baby? Sally, have you changed your mind about this?
It's just not the easiest thing in the world to do, that's all.
I know, Sally.
Do you?